It's a beautiful, warm April afternoon in the desert. Thousands of people are walking around fields full of concert stages, art, and food trucks. People have come from all over the country, even different countries, to attend. This, of course, is the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, simply known to most as Coachella. Today I'm going to tell you about this extraordinary music festival that has become a top destination in the world. First, I will inform you of what Coachella is today. Then I will tell you about its history and how much it's grown since its 1999 induction. Lastly, I will tell you about how Coachella Fest has become a cultural event that has many people flocking to attend year after year. I myself have been to 2 Coachella Fests. My first experience was in 2012 when Golden Voice announced that it would be holding its event over 2 weekends. I love to go to concerts, and I've wanted to go to this concert since I moved to the desert in 2004. Why it took me until 2002, I have no idea, but now that I go, I hope to continue going for years to come. So now that I told you a little bit about my experience with Coachella, let me tell you what it is. Coachella is an annual 3-day concert event that is held at the Empire Polo Fields in Indio, California. The event features many genres of music, including alternative rock, hip-hop, electronic music, as well as large sculptural art. Upward of 100 bands and musicians are booked to perform over the course of the weekend. It is attended by tens of thousands of people each year and continues to grow. According to the Coachella website, in April of 2013, 90,000 people bought tickets for each weekend it was held. The passes are actually wristbands. The International Business Times states that they utilize radio frequency identification, which are wristbands that contain a microchip, which when scanned, allow you access into the festival and also allow you to update your social media, like statuses like Facebook and stuff like that, just by swiping your wristband on a kiosk that are spread throughout the festival. This cuts down on fraudulent access, which was a huge problem in the past. There are multiple stages set up for concerts that are being performed simultaneously. The main stages are the Coachella stage, the Outdoor Theater, the Mojave Tent, the Safari Tent, and the Gobi Theater. The main stage is the Coachella stage, and this is where the headliners for each night perform. Some of the biggest stars to perform there were Jay-Z, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Paul McCartney, and Madonna. One of the best performances is when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg brought a lifelike image of Tupac Shakur up on stage as a hologram. He actually performed 2 songs alongside Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, which was pretty amazing. According to the Billboard's list of top 10 Coachella performances, this ranks at number 5. The number 1 spot goes to Daft Punk, which played there in 2006. A Bloomberg Businessweek article from 2012 states that Coachella is now the most profitable music festival in the United States. In 2011, it sold 158,000 tickets and pulled in $47.3 million. That's up from $17 million in 2007. Golden Voice saw huge opportunity and announced that starting in 2012, they would be holding 2 identical 3-day events. Now, Coachella didn't get this huge overnight. Let me tell you a little bit about its history. In 1993, Pearl Jam performed at the Empire Polo Fields in Indio, California, in an attempt to boycott Ticketmaster events that were being held in Southern California. This proved that such a large-scale event could be held at this location, so it didn't actually become Coachella until 1999. Over 10,000 people attended this 2-day inaugural event. However, Golden Voice actually lost money with its inception, which most likely led them to not hold it in 2000. In 2001, they decided to try again, except changed the date from October to April, and held it for only 1 day. It was a success. By 2003, the event started to gain worldwide attention, and with headliners such as the Beastie Boys and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. According to the Jet Set Times, by 2004, they had their first sold-out event ever. This was the highest attended Coachella yet, with headliners Jay-Z, The Muse, and the Gorillaz. Things were picking up. Now, prior to 2010, the wristbands used to cost $103. When they decided to sell an entire weekend pass, the prices were $269. In 2011, Golden Voice announced that starting in 2012, they would be holding 2 identical 3-day events. Now the passes went up to $349. According to the LA Times article, Coachella Times 2, tickets for weekend 1 sold out within 20 minutes. That was before the lineup was even announced. So people were buying passes and without even knowing who was going to be playing at the event. If you think that's amazing, consider this. In 2013, tickets for both weekends sold out within 24 hours. In 1999, Golden Voice had no idea this would gain worldwide attention, but it has. Why? Coachella has become a cultural event. The LA Times says that Coachella has become a destination for young celebrities, paparazzi, and veteran musicians who come out to see up-and-coming musicians, as well as people coming out to see the sculptural art. It's a place to see and to be seen, and becomes a top trending topic on social media sites and news sites, and it has tons of news coverage leading up to the event and for weeks after the event. Many celebrities who are regularly seen here are Rihanna, Lindsay Lohan, Katy Perry, a lot of musicians and people that want to come see the musicians flock to try to see celebrities. Signature art sculptures surrounded the festival as well, becoming a destination for up-and-coming artists. Cynthia Washburn of Poetic Kinetics says that Coachella has slowly become a must for artists looking to break into the global festival art scene. She and her team built 2 sculptures this year, including a giant praying mantis and a glistening snail. That was probably about 100 feet tall, and it slowly moved across the field, and it was pretty amazing to see. Coachella even has its own signature fashion. Google Coachella fashion and you will come up with written articles from Vogue magazine, Harper's Bazaar, and Glamour magazine with tons of examples of what to wear to Coachella. Bruce Bessier from the Desert Sun says that a unique aspect of Coachella is that people dress to be stared at and even watched. Their goal is to be photographed. Coachella for some is a time to get together with friends every year. It's an event like no other that has evolved into one of the biggest festivals in the country and even the world. I've told you about what it is, its history, and how Coachella has become a culture that has become just as important as the music. Coachella has become our generation's Woodstock. I'm looking forward to going to my 3rd Coachella, and I hope to be able to continue going in years to come. The New York Times states, or actually the New York Times asks, it makes you wonder, is Coachella a festival to be seen or an experience to be had? And I say both.